Sometimes on my way to school, I sit in the bus, look at people, and think, how are these people educated when they were young? What kinds of schools have they been to? Have they moved schools as much as I have? As a person who has moved schools and countries multiple times, this is a topic that comes up all the time when I meet new people, like you. Some of you might have more experiences than me, but so far in my life, I've been to 5 different schools on different continents. I've had to get used to schools as quickly as possible for myself to have a fun, useful, and enjoyable school life, which wasn't always easy, but it still taught me a lot. Today, I'll be talking about the pros and cons of constantly moving schools. The first pro is that you get to experience different types of teaching styles, schools, students, and new environments. Sure, moving schools is hard, especially when you have to leave your friends behind. But being able to experience different types of environments can teach you how to become more adaptable and confident, because each time you move, you learn how to start over and you're able to adjust quickly. According to an article on medium.com, your experiences can push us out of our life experiences pushes out of our comfort zones, which forces us to adapt and evolve. Other than this, our experiences teaches us resilience, wisdom, kindness, confidence, and the ability to understand different people from different backgrounds. One of the strongest cons is that there can be difficulties while adapting to that new environment. As I said that being adaptable can be a pro, it can be very difficult to do that sometimes. Everything changes when you move to somewhere completely new. Change can make us anxious and uncomfortable, especially when everything around us suddenly becomes unfamiliar. But I think that being able to cope with that change can also become a life skill as well. According to an article on psyche.co, there are tips that can help you to cope with change. Firstly, identify what's controllable. Doing this maximizes our quality of life as we continue to live through all elements we cannot change within our abilities. Secondly, use critical thinking. By using critical thinking, it can help us become we can approach problems more critically and logically rather than being carried away by our emotions and reacting to the problem very emotionally. Another pro is that you get to experience different types of school systems and teaching styles. I've been moving schools since I was very young, and every time I move, I've gained the ability to compare my current school with the ones before. This helps me because I can find an easier way and faster way to adapt to this new school quickly and fast based on my past experiences. My second to last con I'll be sharing is that different schools teach things in different orders. In my personal experience, I have to move schools during the winter break and continue the same year from a different school. The problem was that the new school taught something completely different from the things I was learning in my previous school. And because of that, I had to skip a final assessment, which affected a lot because the unit didn't count on my report card, and it was very tough for me. And this honestly happens a lot because I move a lot, but it is still uncomfortable to feel that everyone is an expert at a topic while you're not. Some people think that staying in one school is better, and I don't completely disagree with that. Staying in one school means that you're used to the school, you are more experienced, many people know you, and there's different types of opportunities you can earn and gain from. However, moving schools also gives you different types of opportunities, like improving your life skills, like such as adaptability, as I've been mentioning already, resilience, confidence, and maybe the ability to socialize and make relationships with all of the people around the world. So, to sum it up, Moving schools both has advantages and disadvantages. Leaving your friends behind and moving to a completely new environment can be very difficult. Also, adapting to a completely new environment can be very nerve-wracking and anxious. However, moving schools also gives you different types of opportunities, as I mentioned many times, and also it can teach you very important life skills throughout your life. So, the next time I sit on the bus and look at the people around me, I might still wonder about their school experiences. But now I also know that my own experiences of moving schools has helped shape who I am today. Thank you.